How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra, and of course, we have the fight of our lives coming up in Rimworld. However, before we start that, I have done some theory crafting. As you know, I'm pretty addicted to this game, so let's look what I've done. All our traps are now going to be made out of sandstone. I've replaced all the granite traps that haven't been made with sandstone. I'm always thinking about, in between playing, how I can make my base better and stuff, and I've had a look around the map. And actually, we have an abundance of sandstone, a little bit of marble, but granite seems to have gone. The time of granite is no longer, boys and girls. I'm also going to wall this in and roof it just to give it a little bit more protection, because the majority of the times in the recordings where this has been destroyed, it's been when raiders come in. So I don't know how much protection this is going to give it. But I like the idea of trying it because it's a lot of resources to keep it rebuilding. I did think about walling over the solar panels, but I don't know if that's going to be as worthwhile, but we'll sort of think about it. And obviously we've queued up 3 more because we want to get off the chem fuel generators that we've got down here. Talking about chem fuel, we have allowed it being made out of wood because sadly, insect meat is dwindling, so we might actually continue mining in here because actually insect meat, we've got the ultimate bug killing box, okay? And actually we use insect meat for a lot of things. We use it for kibble, we use it for chem fuel, and it's actually really good because you don't, like with wood, if we waste loads of wood or if we waste loads of like potatoes and chem fuel, that's stuff that we could prioritise using somewhere else and even better. So insect meat fills that gap really, really nicely. We've also altered the stone tables because of what I said about the granite. So we've put granite at the bottom, but we've changed sandstone. So we want 1,800 and we always want 700. The reason why we always want so much is so if we get a large attack like we've got now, and they take out all of our sandstone traps, we've already got 700. So our free construction guys and girls can just run straight away and do it, not having to, you know, wait around for anything. And then both tables are set up the same. That's it. I have drafted everyone that can possibly be drafted to come up and help with this attack. And hopefully it goes well. So let's go speed 1. I don't know what to do with this bit, but because they keep beelining down here, it might be really interesting to actually set up like a little bunker here. Because our guys can just like kill them as they come down. But there is a lot of them, no doubt, no doubt. Luckily, again, we're sort of saved just by the pure fact that they're tribal. We want to back up a little bit because we know they are going to sort of run into us. And luckily, we have a small amount of time to actually prepare. So I might put Lisa over there just to get some crossfire. But we want to make sure, we don't want to put people over here because we want everyone to run down here. Me saying that, it might be better to put Lisa actually here to really clock them when they get down. Because the thing is, they're going to run down here to get into range, to get into melee range or bow range, because they won't stop here because there's no cover. The game seems so far to prioritise cover. So let's get our ranged units over here. Eagle over here. Then we just want to make sure everyone is spread out. So no one's going to get caught in anyone's cross hairs or anything like that. Because that would be pretty tragic. Okay, we can see the first ones are going to start to pop in. Eagle, you're going there. There we go. And just in spreading people out, I think this is how we're going to do the most damage. Obviously not everyone's going to get into cover, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. Okay, the trap killed 1 person. You laugh, but you know, 1 person is better than no people. Okay, the turrets have started shooting, so the first boys and girls have popped around the corner. There we go, we've lined up really, really nicely. Like I said, they're going to be lined down here because this is going to be the first place where they can get cover because they can't really go anywhere else. And Karka pop round here. As we can see, we're sort of chewing them up relatively nicely. So we can see people stop there, which probably wouldn't happen, obviously, if the traps were up. We have got strapping just in case. I think we did tell Ark to actually grab his weapon. Whether he'll be up in time, I'm not sure. Because as you can see, they're running. It looks like we've sort of got them. I don't really want strapping to get hit. Alright, a couple of people in melee range, but nothing too crazy that we can't deal with. Okay, strapping, go over there. There we go. Dealt with really, really nicely. And yeah, that tactic just seems to work. So now what we really need to do is just make sure that blocks are getting built, that sort of stuff. We'll give them a couple of shots on the way out. They shouldn't have attacked us at the end of the day. Okay, have we got any people? Death in 5 hours. I think because we've got so many colonists, we can be a little bit more picky if we want. Great memory. What's that? Dislikes, distrust men. Actually, you're not a bad colonist. There's just seeing if anyone's like 100% movement. Obviously, a few people have the flu and stuff like that. So capture. There we go. And then hopefully we can actually see this kill box actually being put up with traps, which the reason why I also was like really thinking about it, because eventually one of these is going to be too much for us, and the reason why we die is going to be because we didn't get our kill box up, which is rather silly, to be honest. So now I've got to... Oh, God. Right, now I've got the fun task of allowing all these. And then making sure the kill box and everything is repaired. So let's go on speed 1 while I do this. Thing is, because Randy's been hitting us so hard in so many episodes, like, I don't want to keep flying on speed 3, especially when I'm doing stuff like this. Because I really want stuff like this to be prioritised really hard. So I hope you don't mind the slightly slow gameplay every now and then. But I don't want to miss anything, because it'd be a shame to die, especially when we're actually going really, really nicely. Yeah, we could deal with the mechanoids on the map as well. I do agree with people that have been saying that in the comments. I don't really want to risk it as of yet. When they start... I know, obviously, them killing foliage is terrible. But if we can get our kill traps out, like a lot of these, if you look down here, you can see they're injured. A lot of them are really, really injured because of the attack. So I'd much prefer to them mortar strike to destroy that ship chunk. Medical emergency. To destroy that ship chunk. Oh, he's going to die now. Oh no, Jackalopes are there. Whether he survives or not, I'm not sure. It's going to be pushing. It's very close. I just keep watching death in 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, cool. And plus, we haven't got to necessarily recruit him. If a slave trade comes in, we could always do that instead. We've constructed machinery. That's the other thing. So I've set up some more mine stripping. I was hoping to find steel, but compact machinery isn't the worst thing. Right, let's harvest some more drugs, because we have the potential to sell them down the line. Because while we have a little bit of steel, you know, over 1,000, we are aware how quickly we can go through that. And wildlife, is there anything to hunt? So let's hunt the does. I know they've got 2%, but most of our hunters, if not all of them, have snipers. So we shouldn't be too bad. Other than that, we still have the flu, which is something. And even the traps in here, the ones that weren't built, I replaced with sandstone as well. And as we can see, they're actually going to be completed, which I think we can all agree is going to be the death of us otherwise. So I see no reason not to do that. It's a shame because granite traps are so efficient, but if we haven't got the material, we have to adjust. Adjust or die. Everyone is in hot, apart from our soldiers. Yeah, we could probably go with turning the turrets off now. But I don't mind them running to that little bit. I know this turret's going to get a bit of a beating every now and then. But it actually works really nicely, and especially when we get the traps all up here. So when they do run down here, all they're going to do is keep hitting traps. But yeah, it's quite weird, isn't it, watching me now and how efficient I'm being. I'm just addicted to Rimworld, so when I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about how to improve the base and stuff like that. It's awesome. What I am going to do is just click through everyone because I want to check the flu on everyone. Okay, your immunity's only just beating it. So I don't want to get a silly death. Okay, you're absolutely fine. So far, Ariel? No, Holder. Holder's the concern, so let's give him 1 round of good medicine just to make sure he beats it. Because while it's really close, what I found, obviously, if I'm not paying attention, it's very easy for the tending to be delayed slightly, and then that could actually push over the flu when it's that close. A little bit close on Walters, but I'm happy. Okay, you're fine. So it looks like Holder is our only priority. Or the main priority, I should say. Oh, I panicked then because I saw the Ambrosia effect multiplier was at 95, so I thought that was the flu. That's quite funny. And then Ray. Okay, cool. Obviously, we've got loads of repairing to do to people as well as the base. Okay, we've got a couple of breakdowns coming, but that's fine. That'll be a lot of that will be because I made them miserable because I drafted them and they're ill and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I wonder if. Oh, okay, we're having a lot of breakdowns now, which isn't good. Didn't mind the 1 or 2, but I didn't want the too many. Hoping we're going to be fine. It's nice that we actually advance components. This is what I'm saying. So we've got 2 people making sandstone blocks constantly. It's just really good. I was going to say, nothing's really been done. But you see, even the cleanup crew's really, really quick getting rid of dead bodies. And I like that, where earlier in the save we had to do it manually. Now it's just been done automatically. So as long as we turn this on, it's absolutely fine. So I really love that. I think this episode, as I choke to death, I think this episode, let's get batteries up. I think that's actually going to be really important, and considering we've got the steel and the components, well, we've got steel, although the steel supplies are dwindling. And now, luckily, when they make sandstone, I'm hoping they'll use this stockpile that's right next to them anyway, so. Okay, the game's gone slow. I always just think it's going to be a red envelope. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Ah. I think it's like, do I get attacked? I ain't going all the way over there for it. That'll take ages. Come on, game. I have to have a look at the quest now as I click. 7 advanced components. See, that, a couple of episodes ago, we could have actually, we might have actually thought about that, but now we're making them with ease. It's not too bad. Now, a lot of that will go on our new workshop, but that's fine. I think that's going to be a pretty good thing to do, to be honest. So yeah, I know you guys are loving the base. I think we're making just really, really good improvements. I don't think we're making as many mistakes nowadays. Where obviously early on, I think we did waste a lot of components, a lot of steel. But we can always improve. We can improve for next time. You're all often like, oh no, not next time. This one was too painful. You loved it. You loved it and you knew it. Okay, they're getting in there, so then we can make tons of batteries. Because at the minute, obviously, we've only got 2. Not really sure what we're going to do with this room. We could put the butcher room up and then extend the freezer a little bit, but I don't really know if it's actually going to give us that much. Oh, look, they're kissing as they're making traps. How lovely, how progressive. Yeah, this is the priority, but I say that's the priority. We still want the traps in here, like that. The traps up here literally just save the outside of the base, which. And we need batteries because obviously if we're getting loads of solar panels, we need them to be storing energy for night. So I will start turning the generators off as I'm going, but I can watch these batteries so I know if they're flying down at night, I know we still need generators up, if that makes sense. So I am watching, I am aware. But other than that, we are a fine-tuned machine, it is to be said. So what I've done is this stockpile has obviously the preferred, so a high priority. This has a low one, so they should move from there to there. So hopefully the people making bricks never have to go over there. They'll just take it from there. Logically, it makes sense. Whether it makes sense in Rimworld, I don't know. Meals, we're short on meals. What are our cooks doing? I'm hoping they're going to start cooking in the morning. We've got 3 cooks. There's no real excuse for there not being enough food. How much rice? I think it's probably because we ran out of meat for a minute. If that's the case... Trust. Where are the horses? Okay, the horses are right there, so I will trust, rightly or wrongly, the hunters to go hunt them. We'll allow that. There should be a harvest soon though, shouldn't there? 80% on that. Okay. Bit concerned. Where's all our raw food? Okay. Where's all our veggies gone on? Has it gone on all the pelican? It's gone on that, which is sad, but if it needs, like... Yeah, that's where it's going on, isn't it? Let's put that under so we're making sure meals and stuff are getting prioritised. That's maybe a slight mistake, but I think because we've never had to worry about it because we've always had tons of food. I think I've probably caught it quick enough. And we have survival meals that hopefully people will eat. Though I don't think raw rice gives a raw food modifier. Could be wrong. Ariel just ate some, so let's have a look. No, it didn't. I think it's the only one that doesn't. Okay, it's a little bit of meat. Whoop, whoop. Right, and we are busy bees. We've got lots of plan, and it's just basically getting our traps up. Once we get our traps up, we are golden. Mare Revenge. We knew it was going to happen because they do have a 10% chance. Walters get up here. And then Rad turn the turrets on. There we go. That should be fine. Come on, Walters. 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 Okay, all the turrets are on. So luckily they'll start shooting straight away and hopefully the turrets can deal with it. As long as Walters doesn't get injured, it's not the worst thing in the world because, like I said, it brings the food right to our doorstep. That's actually it's actually gone really well for once. Okay, there we go. Undraft. Go, go, go. Yeah, probably shouldn't have hunted animals where there's a percentage of them chasing us when our kill box. The problem is like we still need these done as well. This is just as important because if an infestation happens, as we found out in the past, sometimes we need to flow them into there, which is why we've put this little bit in here. Oh my god. Okay, that's... How many is that? That's crazy. I think we're dead. Is this how we die? Okay, so let's get all the constructors. So Paula, you're going to have to get up. Work on wooden door. We will have to hide into the base with this one. Let's get the constructors up. Bonnie. Construct wooden door. Who's the next one? Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. We've got too many colonists. Need granite blocks. How many of these are granite? Yep, get rid of these. Oh my god, as if we're going to die. And this is why we wanted to swap to sandstone. I was hoping the game would just leave us for that little bit longer. So constructor, who's after Lisa? Strapping. No, I'm going really quiet just because if we die now, that's so sad. That is so sad, Vex. To be fair, Vex, it would be better if you build like a trap here. Because then you'll have more time to do it. Lair. God, wish us luck, guys. This could actually, right, unless we get lucky like they did before and rush up to the mechanoids, but... Oh my god, it could happen. Okay, I'm going to prioritise that outer kill box, because if they would have came for us, we would have died. There's still a chance they might walk across, but it looks like it's the battle of the century, the Yorkshire Terrier versus the caterpillars. That's crazy how that saved us. That's happened a couple of times now. But yeah, we're going to prioritise getting that kill box, because that would have ended us. And that, to be fair, is why I built the kill box outside a little bit bigger as well. Oh, this is going to be crazy. The fight of the century. I wonder who's actually going to win this. I love Yorkshire Terriers are dead. And this is another reason why I left the catapults, because especially if someone else can finish them off, it saves us having to waste any effort on them. This is crazy. Let me just make sure none did come for us. I panicked them thinking they were all terriers. Yeah, let's get our kill box up. The terriers are doing alright. I see what people mean. They look like they struggle in melee. They don't look like they do anything. The caterpillars, that is. However, we do need to realise that actually they're going to kill the caterpillars and still come to us. I need someone that can haul that spear. Okay, you are all building. Paula, you've gone back to sleep. Of course you have. You need to get up and work on that wooden door. Strapping, I don't see you helping. You need to prioritise working on that door. Where are you? Of course you're up there. Yeah, because they're going to kill the caterpillars and then they're going to come for us. I didn't really realise that. I was being a bit lackadaisical. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie. Wait. Oh, I thought there was something to haul behind. Come on, let's get some traps up. Let's get some traps up. Okay, the caterpillars. Yeah, the caterpillars are really bad at melee. It just looks like they can't... I wonder... Wait, I wonder if it's because it's too close in, if that... Interesting. It's not that I didn't believe you guys, but do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like seeing is believing. Need granite blocks. Thought I took all the... Get rid of that. And sandstone. Right, I don't really want anyone outside the base. Like, you can deliver that. Bonnie's coming in. Lisa, you're consuming food. Like, we could die here. Well, I don't think people actually... Where's Kaka? Come back on that. Yeah, let's start telling everyone to stay inside because they're just wandering around. And we're going to get killed. 35. Roughly 33 terriers are still alive. Which is more manageable than what it was. But not. Could still kill us. So let's make sure that area actually covers the traps, actually. Under attack, yep. Okay, there we go. Yep, look, here they come. 29 of them. And how many traps have we got? We haven't even got 2 up. I think we might have to hide for this. Sort of just watching them come down. There's no doors there. Oh no. I don't know if we make it out of here in time. Have I caught it in time? Paula, make it in. Get in the base. Okay. Oh, that was just as well I spotted that. I'll be honest, that's not my proudest moment. Okay, they're going to attack the turrets. I'm okay if we lose turrets. Like, that's fine. We could have fought that, but there's still a lot of them. I don't mind if a turret actually blows up here, because if it gets the chance to actually kill quite a lot of them, it's not too bad. I could lure them into the traps, but I'm fine. Do you see what I mean? It's like killing quite a lot of them, which is actually quite funny. Okay, we don't have to like run outside or anything, so that's fine. And we'll just continue as is. Because we can function as a base quite nicely staying in the mountain anyway. Like, how many are there? It's not going to let me select them all. 10? Could probably deal with that. We'll deal with it in the morning. Deal with it in the morning. Oh, it's just as well I saw that. That would have just killed us. Imagine dying like that. Lots of idle people, but that's fine. We'll let them rest now, then we'll recruit them in the morning. Saying that. Lear, do you run at 100%? I just want someone that moves at 100%. Waters, arc. Strapping. Oh, one of you, come on. Vex. Yeah, I might just lure them down the trap now. Then hold that door open. Where is Vex? Because there's enough traps to kill them. Didn't mean to pause it then. Run, Vex. Run, run, run. There we go. It's a shame we didn't get any meat from them at all. But that's definitely all of them dead. Could have been better, and that allows us to travel the map. So let's allow all this. Oh, I love when you could just... Well, there is one that's one terrier that's just there. Allow. Allow, because I'm pretty sure we'll get steel and stuff from here. Then I'll just take one person over to destroy that, just making sure there's no more threats. Let's go schedule. And we can yet again roam our whole entire home zone. You've got to clap for that, party people. Might just send Paula over. And then she can destroy it, so that's gone. The foliage is saved. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye. I swear, every episode. Every episode. I mean, there's not lots of them, but jeez, they're coming straight for us.